What's happening, gang? You're tuning into Music and Motivation with Chris Davis. This is the beginning of Season 2, guys. What's up? This is episode 101, and I think I'm going to have every 100 episodes be a new season until, whatever, we get monetized or whatever, but that's just how I'm keeping track of it. So welcome. Today is Martin Luther King Day. It's Monday, January 18th, 2021. And if you're listening to this, man, you made it to 2021. Super proud of you. I didn't necessarily know if I was going to make it through 2020 either. So you know what? We got that participation award. You know what I mean? Like we got, if nothing else, we got through it. We can say we did it, and we don't have to do it again. Hopefully, knock on wood. But yeah, it's Monday. Reflecting a little bit on Martin Luther King's contribution to society and trying to make the world that he wanted to happen, to become more of a reality, man. And especially right now, it feels like the country is super divided. And I want to say that I'm, here for all of you, bro. I'm not Democrat, I'm not Republican. I ain't putting labels on anything, man. I 100% vote wholeheartedly Chris Davis. Which, isn't saying a lot, but at least I vote, you know what I mean? I have the things I believe in, and you do too. And I'm going to love you either way, And that's the kind of stuff that Martin Luther King would be totally all about, okay? I'm going to validate your opinions, whether or not I necessarily agree with them or not, you know what I mean? But at least we'll be able to have a conversation about it. And, now it's been a couple weeks since I've been on here. I think the last time I was on, we were doing the meme competition for Music and Motivation, and I want to say thank you to everybody who sent things in. I gotta say some of the top ones were from some hosses themselves, like Big Farmer, Caleb, KD. I really appreciate all y'all's contributions, man. So if you want to check any of them out, they're either on my Instagram or on the Music and Motivation Facebook page. I also put them on my TikTok, but I really need to go in there and change my username handle and stuff because it's a little hard to. I think it's still like a user number kind of thing, so need to go make that a little bit more personal. But here we are, and you might be wondering where the video went. I'm kind of wondering that myself because my computer's been down since before the last video episode, and shoot, I guess I recorded episode 100 at least 4 times before it actually took because I'd get like halfway through it and my computer would die and scrap all the audio and wouldn't save, and it was super frustrating. So I haven't been doing the podcast on the computer lately because it's still down. I even took it to Jeff Computers on Manchester Road, and 8 days later and $180, it's still doing the same stuff. So I have decided, I ordered a few parts myself, and I'm going to do, because at least the parts I got are stuff I can work on, So hopefully I only invested $30 more, and hopefully I'll have the computer back up and running. But that's why I'm not really talking too much on the meme competition today, because I want to have the videos so that I can pull them up, right? What sense is talking about memes when you can't see them, right? So, forgive me, gang. We're doing an all-audio podcast today, and that's okay. You know what? It's a shout-out to the olden times when I got the podcast started. I think the first 40 episodes or so are all audio only, and I'll do a few things to make it. I'll probably throw some music in there by yours truly and make it nice to listen to, hopefully. But thank you guys for dealing with it. And it harkens back to a time when things were simpler. Real quick, take a second for yourself. I got some coffee here. If you know me, we're waking up, getting the day going. Smoke one if you got them, you know what I mean? And take a second just for myself. And, yeah. Tremendous. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Me and KD just got back from the lake. We went and hung out there for the weekend. It was a little cold. It was like in the low 30s the whole time, so we froze our, nether regions off. But we had a good time all the same. Doesn't have to be 60 degrees to have a party. Definitely needed a little bit of break from the St. Louis scene for just a second. It's especially when you're stuck in just one place, like a lot of us are, and have been. You go a little bit stir crazy, man. And I love my new house. I love the new studio. I love my job. But, sometimes a break from the action is all we need to kind of recenter ourselves. So I took a little time for me, and I absconded for a day and a half, you know what I mean? And that's what it takes for a reset sometimes. That's why I'm here doing a podcast with y'all today, checking in on my favorite people, and doing what I preach, dude. So, for sure, take some time for you this week. We're all doing a little, we're all doing our best, and I applaud you for it. But some of us, probably working at more higher percentages efficiency than others, Maybe you're only working at 65% this week. You're barely getting through. You're barely passing it. Make sure you find a good half of a day sometime this week to make a little you time, bro. Doing something you love, or, doing nothing at all that you love. You know what I mean? So make sure that you got you and your best interest at heart. Make some you time, bro. You deserve it. Let's see what else is up. That's also, check in on them important people to you. Especially if I'm not doing super well. Sometimes all it takes is a, pleasant phone call with one of my home dogs to change my mood completely. So make sure you're checking in on your positive people. Easier said than done, but make like 5 minutes later tonight, maybe right after dinner. I try not to call people after 8:30, and if I do and you are listening to this and you're like, Chris, you were a dirty liar, well, I'm sorry. I try not to call people after 8:30, but sometimes if it's an emergency, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. I've definitely called my brother at unreasonable times in the morning to tell him crazy stuff. And that's okay. Hey, sometimes that's what you gotta do. It is what it is. But, yeah. Also, Farmer's got a story or two of me giving him a call. So, happens. And, if you get a phone call from Chris Davis, consider yourself lucky, bro. Because not many people do. But that's what I'm saying. Make sure you're calling your people, and make sure you're not, not forgetting about the important people in your lives. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. What else is going on, brother? I don't know. Just trying to stay above ground. With my computer being out, it's been impossible to work on recording music, doing anything podcast related. So, I've been drawing more and trying to, build my audience by, posting my art a little bit too, to some degrees of success. It's not much, but you gotta appreciate what comes your way too, so keep posting some art. I'm trying to do, throwing up at least a doodle up a day, keeps me in that creative mindset. I feel like something that really scares me is the death of creativity. So I'm trying to keep it alive on my end, you know. But especially in a world where we're so stuck in our phones and, you know, our time is scheduled out and demanded by our calendar on our phone. Feels like the death of creativity itself is kind of at hand. And who the fuck am I to say that? You know, we're over 10 minutes in, so I can say that. Who the fuck am I to say that creativity is dead when so many different YouTube creators are popping? But, you know, I feel like they all are things that fit the algorithm to do that. And if your shit is creative but doesn't fit the algorithm, boo-hoo, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. I feel like in some ways the algorithm creates, you know, the same thing over and over and over and over again. So is it really being creative? Or have you just figured out the algorithm to get your views? You know what I mean? I don't know. Might be a hot take, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me not figuring it out yet. But I don't necessarily want to conform to just get views. So we'll figure it out. Figure it out our way. Like Frank Sinatra, bro. We do it our way. Sorry about that. Y'all didn't come here to hear me sing, so my bad. Real quick, take a second for yourself. Sip that coffee. Maybe smoke one if you got them. You know what I mean? I'm going to take just a second for you, but I love you, bad mofos. So be easy for a second. My tip for musicians today is just don't give in to the algorithm to get views. Stay creative, stay true to yourself, stay true to the brand you're trying to develop, and, you know, let that brand be different. Don't be weighted down by feeling like you have to be the new Zia or whatever, you know what I mean? But, again, that's another hot take. Just be yourself, brother. Figure it out, keep working at it, figure out the system a little bit, but don't let that change who you are when you're creating. You know what I mean? So, let's see, a couple shout outs I want to say real quick. If y'all didn't see, I guest starred on the Oops Caught Me Smoking podcast with Dan Lovely, and that was sweet. That was the Saturday session, I think, Saturday smoke session with Dan Lovely. And you can check that out on the Oops Caught Me Smoking YouTube channel. And we have a wonderful talk about podcasting, music, you know, a little bit of cannabis talk. But for the most part, a really good time, a really good conversation. I really wanted to ask him a few questions too, because, I mean, he's doing what I do too. So, you know, there's definitely things I wanted to pick his brain about. So definitely worth a watch. Check it out the Oops Caught Me Smoking channel. That's the Saturday smoke session with Dan and Chris, bro. It was a fun time. Want to thank him again for letting me come on. And he's supposed to come on this weekend sometime. And really looking forward to having him on Music and Motivation. So let's see, what else? A couple other shout outs. My main girl, KD, love you to death, baby. Thank you for keeping me going this last week. We're both struggling a little bit, but, you know, overall, it's wonderful to have a partner that you know is just 100% got your back. So, I got your back too, babe. And I love you, and I hope you're having a wonderful day when you're hearing this. Let's see, what else? Shout out. Definitely don't want to shout out Jeff Computers because they did not fix my computer, and $180 later it won't stay on for more than 2 minutes. So, you know, a little upset about that, but that's all right. It's all right. We're getting through it. And if you're having a week similar to that, kind of just try to take a deep breath and forget about it. Concentrate on what cool stuff, other stuff we're going to do this week. So, yeah. Don't want to take forever, guys, but, I want to come in, stop in, check up on you. If you have anything you want to send my way, shoot a voicemail over to the Music and Motivation page on Anchor.fm on your Safari or Google or whatever, or the Anchor app. Again, the Music and Motivation page there. You can submit your voicemail and we'll throw that shit up on the podcast. Love to hear from you. You got a comment, positive, negative, critique, question, concern, anything, bro. Love to hear from you. A good story, a bad story, something you want to share with the world. Send it in, bro. Send some positive vibes our way, too, because we'd love to share that. It's all about building that good karma. And, what better way to start the good karma train than sending in a positive little note to your boy, Chris. So, send them voicemails in. Love to see it. And, definitely got 10 tracks for my third album coming out soon. Haven't quite decided the name or release date, so figuring that out. But know it's mastered and it is dope. So, really excited to share that with y'all. If y'all are really crazy, you can find the first track to it on my SoundCloud, because I did a special pre-release there of just the title track. I can't say title track because I don't know if I'm going to stick with that for the album name or not, but it's called Record Plant 21 by Chris Hippie Davis. Overall, just hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Thank you again for listening into this show, dude. It's wonderful to have such a wonderful friends, family, and community. And the love and support is real, bro. And that's what I'm here for, man. I'm trying to be your bro to send a little love and support your way, too, man. Proud of all of y'all for making it to 2021. I'm loving the good karma that I'm seeing y'all build out there. Don't forget to love your neighbors. Don't spread that hate around. When you see people demonizing other people for their political beliefs, always question it and question what the fuck is going on. Okay? Love everybody like Martin Luther King would want you to, bro. And, have a great week, gang. I think I'm going to get out of here. This has been your boy, Chris Hippie Davis. Music and Motivation with Chris Davis. Mad love and respect, everybody. Get through the week. I'm going to be back on Wednesday or Friday or both. And if it's both, y'all some lucky mofos. So, hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Have a good week. Your Uncle Chris loves you. Be good. Peace.